go in under grades, it'll show you the answers. And I didn't know this until, oops, wrong one. Hold on. Like if you go, why is my computer slow? Hold on, sorry. You go in under our math class and you go in under, hold on, there's that black button, course menu. And then go to grades.
Math course menu, grades. Here it is.
And then if you go to the group or the homework, because you know how we didn't have the answers to the homework quizzes, you can double click on them and then you do get the right answers.
Grades. Sorry, I'm looking at them. You go to like whatever you wanted to look at. So
yeah, whichever test you want to look at. Just double click on the blue part. You know, like on the lesson 5 homework normal distributions. You just double click on it, and it should pop up. That one didn't pop up. Why? Or it'll bring you sometimes it brings you to where the quiz was in the main part. But if you go to details, it tells you what the right answer was.
You know what? You know what else? No, it's been good to help me figure out the old quizzes and go over missed problems.
Huh.
The topics. It says in individual preparation. It says know the topics.
Yes.
Going over those have been a little helpful too.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. I mean, even if I don't take the test, I'll pass the class.
Same here, but I'd love to pass the class with an A.
Me too.
I would love that. But
yeah,
as it stands, yes, I could pass the final exam. Why not? I could still get a passing grade in the class without taking the final exam, but
I think I figured if I can keep at least a B on the test, I should keep my A, or at least an A minus. So.
Yeah, I think I can still keep my A if I do that too. I have to look at. I have to do the math again. I haven't done that.
Yeah. I think because I mean it's like every time even if I get a B or an A or whatever on my other stuff, it only changes my grade by a fraction of a percent. So it doesn't.
How much is this grade weighted? Is it like 100 points or is it?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Let me look and see if it tells us anywhere.
That's the question I always ask. Is like, how much is the grade worth? How much is this exam? Yes. I say.
Agreed. You know what? I don't know if she tells us how many points it's worth. She just gives us a letter grade for the exams.
Of course it doesn't say anything. Notes from instructor, Q&A.
Yeah, you can go in and look at the previous test questions too, but it doesn't give you the answers.
Right. I wonder if the syllabus has it.
It probably does, but my syllabus is long gone. I don't know where it went. I can look it up again though.
Syllabus. Here we go. Okay. 60% of your grade is based off of all your exams. The homework is 20%. Individual preparations are group preparations are 10%. Your final project is worth 10%. So.
Okay. So.
I guess that includes the final exam.
Right. I would assume so. Okay.
Okay. So that's it's a pretty big portion, but you know, still okay.
So they're a total of 60%, and there's 4 of them. So what? Each one's worth 15% of our grade.
How many? 4?
Yeah. So 15.
25. Well, assuming.
They're all the same. Yeah.
They're all the same, and none of them are different. Technically, yeah. It would be like each of the 4 tests are like 25% each. But of the 60%, so that's
15.
15%.
15% of your grade, each one of those tests. Ugh. Yeah.
15% of your grade.
Yeah.
Little more than the final project, but not
But
a
just a
problem.
little more.
You're okay. Oh
I'm
wait,
trying to
so
think.
wait,
I'm sorry?
93 it gives you an A. Okay, so I thought it was a little worse than that. No, okay. I thought it was a 90. I thought a 93 was still an A minus. It's like 93 to 90 is an A minus. So
I think a 93 is technically an A now.
yeah, it is.
It is,
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah. So I like have to, probably going to end up with an A minus in this class, but that's fine.
That's fine. That's cool.
It's cool.
All right.
A minus, I'm not going to be grumpy about it. So, yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of this is just stuff. I just need to work problems for the most part.
Yeah, same
Um,
here. Just run through the problems and just kind of get the ideas in your head.
yes.
The ones I need to go over, I know, are the
Yeah.
95% of all 95% confidence intervals are like
Seriously.
something.
And the significance level and the p-value. So the significance level is the probability of the type 1 error.
Hmm.
And the p-value is the one where it's the probability of observing a sample statistics more extreme than the one actually obtained. I, for some reason, get those ones confused. And then the 95% of all 95% confidence intervals.
So your p-value is the probability of you getting a value that's so extreme that you reject the null hypothesis, or no, that
Mm-hmm. It's the probability of getting a value as extreme as the one you got,
okay,
assuming the null hypothesis is true.
that's the p-value.
Yes.
And the level of significance is your type 1
Probability of a type.
probability of type 1 error.
Yes.
Or committing a type 1 error?
Yeah.
The question.
Or the probability, whichever. And then but it's not the probability of rejecting the null.
It's
It's
not.
the probability of rejecting the null. I don't think that that's anything. I think that's that little statement she throws into the questions to throw you off.
Right.
Yeah. So that was one. It took me a few minutes to remember how to recode, like for groups and stuff, because I haven't done
Oh, how
the
to
ANOVA
recode.
test myself. Yeah.
Yes, I
Because you
remember
did the
that.
ANOVA, and I haven't done it since,
Yeah, I redid the
a month or
ANOVA. You
so.
have to recode them all. At least if
Yes.
you have more, a couple groups. I was like,
Yes.
yeah, I know.
So I had to remember how to do that. Yes,
I
or
had to
today.
had to remember how to do the differences. You know how you have to go in and make a difference,
Yes.
um,
Yes.
a difference column, and then you have to
Uh-huh.
compare that to 0.
Yes.
I didn't remember to do that.
Yeah, that one. And then there was another one where you did have to recode, but you only had two groups. So I tried to do where you would make a difference, but when I went into, analyze, create the new variable,
Hmm.
I didn't. It was one where you're comparing the price of Hummers in LA and one in New York, but you didn't have separate data for New York and LA. They were all in city. So that was when you had to recode and then do a paired sample t-test. So I was thinking that that would have been a difference, but I couldn't do it that way because of the way the data was put in. It's weird.
It's
I
with
mean,
independent sampling that you have to do independent sample t-test.
yes,
Okay. Because it's like
yes,
difference only when there's two, right?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, because if there's more than two, you can't do anything with the differences. Um,
Right.
you have more than two means to compare. The chi-squared, the test of independence. That one I'm going to have to go back over.
That one I have to
I
go over
think,
again too, because I
yeah,
don't think I've got that one on my head. So
yeah, me
it's like
either.
one
I mean,
week it was done.
I remember that, it's like you're saying that they're dependent or independent of each other. But I'm going to have to go and I'll just go watch the videos again and
Watch that.
remember how to do that. And I think I'm going to have to go over the proportions again really quick. But yeah, I think it's going to be okay. It'll be okay. I'm ready for it to be over.
Me too. I am very ready for this to be over.
Yeah. Are you taking classes next semester or are you taking a break?
I am going to take one class, but can you see those books behind me? The
Yes.
ones that are top there? Those are the MCAT books, so I'm going to be studying those.
What is it?
The MCAT books.
What's MCAT?
The MCAT for studying to get into med school.
Ooh, good for
So
you.
yeah, those books, I'm going to be cramming those books with
Nice. So
my
you're
other
almost
class next semester.
done with your bachelor's. So
No,
you're
no, I already got my bachelor's. I got it.
oh
The thing is,
okay.
I didn't take all the classes I needed to take in order to get into the school. And they're
Gotcha.
like, you need to take statistics, you need to take psychology, and you need to take microbiology, microchemistry.
Mm,
No, not
microbiology.
microbiology. And I was like, no, sorry, biochemistry. And I was like,
Oh.
really? Like, you don't give me the benefit of the doubt that I went through 5 years of BYU just to get a bachelor's, and then you're like, oh, you don't have all the required classes. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, those are all
BYU
required for med
stupid
school.
because BYU told me I didn't need those classes either. And all
Uh,
the schools out east here, all you can't get into it without them. It's
no,
just awful.
it
I was
is.
just blown away by how betrayed I felt, but it was
It
fine.
stinks. Now, could you have gotten into medical schools in the West without them?
I
Like
maybe
University of Utah or
maybe I think
biochemistry seems pretty. You gotta have that, I would think.
chemistry. I know I took the
Biochemistry.
OChems. I remember those, but I think I didn't think
Yeah.
we needed psych or
Yeah.
any like statistics. I took calculus. I took calculus and got an A, and I figured that'd be enough. And they're like, no, statistics is very different than calculus, and I was like, okay, well, it can't be that hard, right?
No. Yeah, the math class that I took, um, as I was working on my nursing degree,
Mhm.
was very similar to statistics. A
Yeah,
lot of what we did, I mean, we didn't do specifically the one sample Z test and stuff, but a lot of what we did, computing the probability and stuff was the same. So,
I bet. Oh boy.
yeah. Oh, well, that's exciting. Med school. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to the University of New England's osteopathic medicine. The one up here in Maine, in
Mm-hmm.
Biddeford, that one,
Mm-hmm.
Boston College, or I would love to go to, if I could get into, I could try and get into like the big schools like Dartmouth or whatever. I don't want to go to Harvard. I don't want to go to like
Yale's nice if you can get
Yale.
in.
I don't
But
want to go into Dartmouth. I don't want to go into Harvard. I don't like those big schools. They're just too much
yeah.
money.
Yale's nice, and if you can't pay for it, they pay for it. They won't let you take out college loans. But Oreo, get down. Um, I don't know how it is for med school, but like for bachelor's degrees, they won't let you take out loans if you can't afford it. They pay for it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but the
Is that
problem
for
is you have to get
masters
in.
or bachelors? You said
I'm not positive. I wonder if it would be kind of similar for med school, which would be incredibly nice.
that would be nice. I think I think it'd be nice.
Yeah,
I know I'm gonna take out a huge loan when I get accepted, but it's
you
gonna be a
have to.
big,
Yeah,
big investment. So,
yeah. Are you gonna be able to like live with your parents and stuff, or are you gonna have to be living alone?
I
And
don't know yet. If I go to the one up in Maine, I'd have to move out. But if
yeah,
I end up, if I go to
in
the one in
Boston.
Boston here, if I go to the one in
Hmm.
Boston's, I could just commute. It's like an hour commute almost, which is
That's
not
not too
bad.
bad.
Not bad. But the one in Maine is like 2 hours, and I don't think I
Yeah.
want to commute 2 hours to there and 2 hours back. I wouldn't.
No, that's too much. But if you could, it'd be nice because you be in that much less debt when you're done.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
so nice.
I know my 14-year-old was talking medical school, and I was like, well, I guess maybe we better build an apartment in our basement because
I know,
we're not
right?
going to be able to help you during med school, but you could live here.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, at least there's med schools around. I mean, UConn's right here. Yale's not too far away, and then Boston's not too far away. So I mean,
No, not at all.
you could live here.
There's a lot of potential. Just gotta look
Hmm.
around.
Yeah.
Get to know some people.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Hey,
Um,
are you taking stats for your nursing or was it?
Yeah, I'm finishing up my bachelor's. I had to take statistics because in the fall I have to take nursing research.
Oh, okay.
So I had to have
You're
statistics
doing
for
like
that.
you're doing like my parents. Both of my parents are nurses, and they both graduated with an associate's degree in nursing,
Yes.
and
Yep.
they were able to go straight into the nursing program. But ever since I've heard the change, I know kind of like suddenly the board of nursing wants everyone to have a bachelor's. A
Hmm.
lot of everybody has to go back to school, and everybody's freaking out, and
Yeah.
people are getting.
Well, I mean, the places where you already work, you can get grandfathered in, and you
Yes,
don't have to go to school.
exactly.
However, if you ever want to leave, you're not gonna be able to get hired. So,
I think my mom's a school nurse, so
uh-huh.
she has to go back. They won't let
See?
her keep her job unless she goes to continuing education to get her bachelor's.
Wow.
And that was really disheartening. I know everybody's freaking out, but
Yeah.
that's okay because it's not that hard. I mean, they've been doing
No.
nursing for a long time.
Yeah.
They know what's going. You know what to
It's not going to be hard. It's a little time intensive, especially with the clinicals, but
do.
I'm just working part time right now. And so as soon as I'm done, I'll start working full time because all of my kids will be in school. And then pretty soon I'll have kids in college and I'm going to need to be working full time.
Yes. Yeah.
But I mean, it's good. I mean, I still have 30 years to work as a nurse. I mean, I just need to get it. I just need to finish it up. So,
Definitely. Definitely.
yeah.
Plenty of
Yeah,
time.
that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it was nice that I could start working, after 2 years of school. It was nice to start working right away.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
So,
I would have gone that way if I hadn't have thought, if I hadn't been convinced otherwise to aim higher. But seriously, no, it's good. I have great respect for nurses.
no, I think that's awesome. Well, if you're going to be a doctor, you're going to need to have great respect for nurses, for sure.
Yes.
Um,
Considering be
you
working
know,
with them. Yeah.
it's interesting because my husband and I were just talking because I was always told that I needed to be a stay-at-home mother, right? I mean, I was never encouraged to think of myself as anything else.
Uh huh.
And so it was kind of like trying to go into a profession was really hard as an LDS woman. And I see my daughter talking about medical school, and I'm like, yes. I was like, she thinks she can do more, which is really, really good. Because, I mean, I wasn't encouraged to do that at all. I was like, oh, you'll just be a great mom, which is great to be a mom. However, I really like doing something else. So.
Hmm. Yeah. I think it's. I'm a big advocate for moms who work. I mean, my mother works, and she raised us growing up. She worked, and my father she passed the ball to dad, and dad would watch us, and we'd go to work, and then
And then he thought, yeah,
I never grew up in a stay-at-home family.
yeah,
Mom, my mom loves her job, so
yeah, me too. And I just told my kids, they're like, why do you work? And I was like, because I love it. I love working.
yeah,
And I think they don't seem to mind that I work. I mean, mostly I work at night, so I mean, my husband's home, and then I'm home when they get home from school, so they're never with anybody else.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it works out pretty nicely. Well, um, probably it's our last group.
Huh?
This is probably the last group.
Yes, will be the last time.
Yeah, and I'm not taking any of the classes you have to take, so.
No, no, not this time.
All right, well, good luck. Study hard, and anyway, if I have any questions about what you sent me, I'll let you know, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just get it turned in by Wednesday.
Yes, most certainly. Yep.
Okay.
But good luck
Well,
to you and your little
thank you.
nursing little path you have to take.
Thanks.
And I will probably find you sometime if I end up making it big and working out here. We'll see.
There you go. There you go. Well, if you end up at UConn,
You and me work near the same. We were both work in medicine, so
yes, probably, and we're in the same area.
good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you end up at UConn Medical School, we'll bump into each other because that's where
UConn?
I work.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I plan on applying anywhere, so everywhere. So I'm gonna see who accepts me, and
There
whoever
you
does, I'm just gonna go to them
go.
first. We'll see.
Good for you, Josh. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you. And all right, we'll talk to you later. I'll let you know if there's anything about the project, but I think it'll probably be nothing. So.
Yeah. Let me know if there's anything I need to add. I'll gladly add to it. And good luck
Okay.
on the final. I'll let
Thank you. You too. You what?
you ask any questions. I'll help you out if you need if you need to ask a question or two on the reviews.
Okay.
I will ask a question or two if I need to, but I think I gotta hop to that because I just finished the presentation, so
okay.
to that.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna keep hopping on that too. So all right.
All right.
Well, good luck to you.
Yeah. You want to tell Natalie? I will shoot Natalie a message about if we need to do anything, but I think we'll be all right. You said did you say you'd pass it in?
Yeah, I'll pass it in, and I sent Natalie an email earlier today, but
Okay.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it is. If I have questions, I'll ask you guys. We'll just do it by email.
Good.
All righty.
All right.
All right. Good luck, Josh. See you later.
Been an honor, Tabitha.
Been an honor. Thank you for being such a great group member.
Hey, thank you very much.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.